The city of Scottsbluff will soon begin their search for a new city manager, as Nathan Johnson has accepted a similar position in Colorado. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Scottsbluff City Manager Nathan Johnson has tendered a resignation letter saying he's taking a similar role in the Colorado community of Dillon. Johnson submitted a letter to the City Council last Thursday saying that his last day overseeing city administration will be March 2nd. Johnson tells Rural Radio News it will be different overseeing the administration in the mountain community west of Denver, where the economy is tied heavily to tourism, but the decision to leave came down to the timing and a chance to move closer to his wife's family.
It also helps when you have colleagues that you've known for quite a long time that are located in the state of Colorado that are actively recruiting and telling you what a great opportunity it would be. So, once we got there, everything sort of just clicked, especially with the staff, the environment, and more importantly, the opportunities.
The Town Council of Dillon held a special meeting last week to ratify the agreement with Johnson, and under the terms of the contract, Johnson will assume the new post by March 9th at an annual salary of $130,000. The subject of the process to find Johnson's replacement is expected to appear on the agenda for the Scottsbluff City Council's January 21st meeting. Well, from a Scottsbluff resignation to a Terrytown resignation, as the Carpenter Center is looking for a new executive director. Carpenter Center President Mike Moravec says that Christy Sorensen has tendered her resignation effective at the end of January. Sorensen took over duties in July following Bob Nemnick's retirement and has cited family obligations for her reason for departure. Moravec says the new candidate will oversee all operations of the Carpenter Center, including programming and daily community meals.
We have a really nice wide variety of what we serve up there. We serve anywhere from, our tumbling kids all the way to a fitness facility for working out, to seniors for meals, and actually even for community.
Interested applicants have until the end of this week to apply for the vacancy. Well, coming up after the break, a windy Monday here across the region. Is that a trend that will continue through the rest of the week? The Boyer's got your full forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
When you're Arby's, you can do certain things, like load roast beef and curly fries onto a sandwich. Add horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and cheddar cheese sauce on there. Sell them 2 for $6. And when you're Arby's, you can call it the Arbinator. Because if you aren't, Arbinator is a super strange name to just invent. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Going to be dealing with clearing skies across the region, but we're going to be having breezy conditions come back into the area again tomorrow. Winds come down this evening to pick back up tomorrow, but not as strong as what we've had out there today, thankfully. So the winds are going to come down overnight. Still breezy tomorrow, though. Then I think will be less breezy for a couple of days, and milder temps coming tomorrow and Wednesday. 50's not out of the question. chance of snow by Friday morning, and a longer term as we look out beyond the 5 to 7 day range. We're looking 7 to 10 days out in the future that conditions are going to be much colder. Certainly colder than where we were yesterday, 42 for a high, right about normal. Over double where we should be, 28 for a low. We only got down to 13 yesterday morning. Nothing in the rain gauge. We're dry for today and for the year. Haven't anything registered here in the immediate area. 34 right now in Scottsbluff, 22 in Laramie, 27 up in Casper, upper 30s to a near 40 degrees for most of the central portions of Nebraska. And we're generally speaking right around that 30-degree mark, up to as warm as 35 in Ogallala, 31 in Sydney, 34 in Torrington. But it's been windy, very windy. We've had wind gusts over 50 miles an hour from Kimball and Pine Bluffs back to Cheyenne. Still 15 to 20 mile an hour sustained winds there. And in the Sand Hills, swath of some stronger winds as well. So that's dropping those wind chills into the upper teens and low 20s. So even though we're normal to slightly above normal for temperatures, those wind chills are pretty chilly thanks to that strong wind. Nothing really going on here on our futurecast. Clear skies across the region. Winds are going to decrease a bit. Any snow chances should stay off to our north. Lows are going to fall down into the 20s tonight for lows. A few upper teens around there as well, but most everybody in the 20s, even down to only 30 degrees, Scottsbluff and near Torrington. And then as we take a look at the futurecast for tomorrow, back at it with sunshine around. Winds are going to be back out of the gusty at times. Probably tomorrow under 30 miles an hour, where today we had those 50 mile an hour wind gusts, but still pretty strong and enough to drop temperatures down. But we're going to warm up. Wind chills are just going to feel cooler than this. When we start out at 30, should have a problem getting into the upper 40s and low 50s in many locations tomorrow here across the region. And still breezy. It is going to be milder. Again, winds tomorrow at just 15 to 20. Look at our extended forecast. Wednesday again into the low 50s. Cooler on Thursday. Late Thursday night into Friday, going to be dealing with some snow showers. And temps fall all the way back to below freezing for a high on Friday. We warm up a bit Saturday, only to turn breezy again Sunday into Monday. And then as we look beyond, if you go beyond this 7-day forecast, things look like they're going to be pretty chilly next week here across the region, and certainly colder than where we've been over the stretch of the last 2 to 3 weeks here across the region.
Behold the Arbinator. Behold the roast beef and cheddar cheese sauce. Behold the horsey sauce, Arby's sauce, and curly fries. Beholding 2 of them for only $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Nebraska Governor Pete Ricketts will attempt to lower taxes for homeowners, farmers, and military retirees this year when setting aside money to help the state recover from the historic 2019 floods. The governor says he'll present lawmakers with a property tax package during the new legislative session that begins on Wednesday. He says he'll also continue pushing for one of his earlier priorities, a tax exemption for military retirees equal to half of their benefit income. Ricketts and lawmakers will have more revenues at their disposal this year thanks to higher than expected tax collections over the last several months. Well, officials with the Nebraska State Patrol say the 2 persons of interest sought in connection to a homicide in California are in custody. The Utah Highway Patrol arrested 20-year-old Jeremy Bailey and 25-year-old Chris Corbett overnight. The pair had been in Nebraska on Sunday, prompting the Nebraska State Patrol to issue notice to the public to avoid contact with the men and report any sightings to law enforcement. Both were sought for questioning in connection to a homicide investigation in Porterville, California. And spring turkey hunting permits will be available from the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission beginning next Monday. Hunters can buy up to 3 permits in the spring with a bag limit of 1 turkey per permit. The spring archery season opens on March 25th, youth shotgun on April 11th, and the regular shotgun on April 18th. All spring turkey seasons close on May 31st, and hunters can go to outdoornebraska.org to purchase permits for the upcoming season. Well, straight ahead, a busy week of high school hoops. Chris Cottrell back at the sports desk with the latest right after this.
Hey Grandma, thanks for all the gifts.
Oh, I'm so glad you like them. Really sorry I couldn't make it.
Yeah, we are too.
Set timer for 15 minutes.
Mom, Dad, say hi to Grandma.
Hey,
Hi.
Oh, miss you guys.
We're making your famous mashed potatoes.
Set the crock pot on high.
Wow, technology sure has changed.
Everyone, say hi to Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
When a strong, reliable network really counts, let our Allo family worry about the technology that keeps you connected.
The Mighty 3 has been known to move mountains, has been seen giving wild brush and tall grass the what for, and is not afraid to level a gravel driveway and finish a surface. The cab with heat and AC is not faint of heart either. You don't have an off season, neither do we.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
The holiday break is over, and for that, well, we can be thankful. Thankful because A, we just needed some normalcy back in our routines, and B, we needed some area sports back in our lives as well. Let's start with the return of high school basketball from the weekend with the GNAC tournaments. Those were on the road for the Scottsbluff and Gering girls and boys teams in Columbus. On Saturday, both Scottsbluff teams dropped championship games. The Scottsbluff girls got those 2 wins to start the weekend and then fell to North Platte by 10. Mariah Vila and Yada Garcia kept a minute, but the Scottsbluff girls dropped to 7 and 5. In that boys championship game, a showdown of top-rated teams in Class B. Scottsbluff entered second in power points and Hastings was 5th. WNCC recruit Connor Creech scored 18 as Hastings handed Scottsbluff their first loss of the season. Josiah Diolis and Dawson Moore combined for 39 points, but Scottsbluff didn't find much offense outside of those two, according to head coach Scott Golian.
I thought we were kind of passive early. Thought we got going a little bit in the second half, but yeah, credit to them. I mean, they're long, they're athletic, they're big, they're able to guard. We got to find a way to get better in that instance. I mean, what we can do, we took advantage of some of that stuff, their aggressiveness at different times, but we kind of got to do that stuff on our own better, whether that's screening harder, cutting harder, just being, more, I guess, assertive with the basketball.
A 4-2 combined weekend for Scottsbluff. For Gering, it was 0-6 combined for the girls and boys. The Gering girls kept it close on Thursday with Scottsbluff, a big improvement from a 36-point home loss to the Bearcats earlier this year. For the Gering boys, a disappointing loss in the closing moments on Friday night against McCook. We'll have 2 TV doubleheaders this week, starting on Friday with Scottsbluff at Mitchell, and then coming up on Saturday, Gering home to take on Newcastle, Wyoming. There was also GNAC wrestling. That was in town over the weekend as Scottsbluff hosted the 5-team gathering. Gering finished 3rd and Scottsbluff was 5th overall. Both teams had 2 individual champions. Hastings won the team title. And Cougar basketball returned over the weekend as well, with the men making it a 6-game winning streak. They win at 93-56 up at Cheyenne at Laramie County Community College. Husker recruit Teddy Allen led 5 in double figures with 24 points. We'll have a women's and men's doubleheader. That'll be on Friday from Sterling, KOZY 101.3 and KOZYFM.com for 2 against NJC. That'll do it for today. The latest from right here at the TV Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. Ryan back to check that community calendar right after this on KNEB.TV.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for 2. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Did the extreme weather this summer do damage to your home? Call Roofing Plus today. Let Luke Shaneman and his team get your home back and family back to normal. Licensed and insured, call Roofing Plus today and Luke will get you scheduled for your free and easy inspection and see if you qualify for a new roof, siding, or gutters. The Roofing Plus team can be there in days, not months. Call Roofing Plus today, 308-440-6387.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver and a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flight. Finally, while visiting Western Nebraska Regional Airport, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we offer loans with competitive rates and quick decisions from our experienced lenders. Our team works hard to get to know you and your business. From ag to auto, home loans, and everything in between, we're here to help. stop by Platte Valley Bank or apply online to find the loan that is right for you today.
And finally tonight, the biggest carrier at Denver International Airport seeks to use an additional 24 gates, including 13 being added as part of a $1.5 billion expansion. United Airlines wants to use 12 new gates and 11 existing ones on Concourse A, and the airline also seeks a new gate on Concourse B as soon as this year. The airline currently leases 66 gates on Concourse B, 11 on Concourse A, and 1 on Concourse C. Some smaller gates would be converted for use by larger aircraft, and the airport has asked the Denver City Council to approve a lease amendment to include the additional gates for public use. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.